Everyone, welcome to another Deviant.fun flash review, and I keep complaining that I don't talk enough about manga and that I don't read enough manga. But I've had this book for a long time. It was recommended by an old colleague at work, who also recommended me Chainsaw Man, which is now trendy, but at the time it was only available on the web, released every 2 weeks or something, or every week, I don't know, I can't remember. And I accompanied it for some weeks, and then stopped reading it. Now it's printed on actual books, and it's quite a success. So the other book that he recommended me was this one, Mob Psycho 100. And what is Mob Psycho 100 about? Well, this is from the creator of One Punch Man. Let me read the summary. I can make a summary of my own, but let's see. The original Mob Psycho 100 manga that inspired the anime from Crunchyroll and Funimation and the live-action series from Netflix. Do you need an exorcist who works cheap? Reigen's your guy. What is his secret to busting ghosts while keeping prices low? Well, first, he's a fraud. And second, he pays the guy who's got the real psychic powers, Shigeo, less than minimum wage. Shigeo is known as Mob, and is an awkward but kind boy whose urge to help others and get along with them is bound up with the mental safety locks is placed on his own emotions. Reigen knows he needs to exploit Shigeo to stay in business, yet for better or worse is also his mentor and counselor. He also knows whenever the normality repressed kid's emotions reach level 100, it may unleash more psychic energy than either of them can handle. So that's it. You'll see in the book a countdown, or a count up, better saying, as the action goes by, on the repressed emotions of Mob, and when it reaches 100, well, something nasty happens, because he'll have a burst of energy, and you better stay away from him. So it's not one of those beautifully drawn mangas, but I can say to you that if you like a bit of humor, mostly character humor, situational humor too, not actually jokes, but this guy Reigen, I don't know if that's how you say it in Japanese, Reigen, I don't know, is a real character, because he's such a phony. He's an imposter, so he's got a business set on lies, but he's got some nerve and a way to convince people. So hearing his motivational speeches to Mob, or seeing his conversations with the customers, are sometimes, most of the times, better saying, a laugh, because he'll start asking, you're cursed. It might be someone in your, I sense it's someone at your work. Well, I'm unemployed. Then it must be something related to money. Not really, I won the lottery. And they start thinking, what a schmuck this guy is. You can hear the thoughts of the customers. But then he utilizes some of his famous moves that you'll get to see. Let me try and see if I get one of. See the progress toward Mob's explosion. Mob is this little guy here, this fun-looking guy. Let me see if there's a signature move somewhere over here. Yeah, I think we get one in the next page. Relieving stiff shoulders and lower back pain. Reigen's signature move, Black Arts Crush. and bam, 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 bam. So this guy convinced him that he was cursed with an online digital curse, because he says everything has gone digital, even the curses. And have you been watching those sites with pop-up ads and something? That's it. It's the pop-up ads. You've got a digital curse. And so he starts massaging his shoulder here, and immediately the guy says, "Oh, it feels fine." So he puts him on the table. He just gives him a back rub, calls it an exorcism, and the guy lives happily. And when he goes to pay, well, Mob just says, "Well, it's a 90-minute massage, so the fee is blah blah blah." And Reigen is thinking, "You idiot! Call it curse lifting fee, not a massage fee." So that's the kind of humor you will get here. So Mob does really have powers. During the book, you will understand how strong they are. He seems to be really, really powerful because he does some awesome things. Especially when it comes to dealing with spirits. He just seems to be unbeatable. At least in this book, is unbeatable. No spirit is a match to him, and he doesn't really have to make much effort. But yeah, it's mostly silly situations, like him wanting to be attractive because of this girl and joining a club where he just can't handle it because it demands physical strength, and is a skinny little guy, and you can probably imagine what happens. Also, there's another club that wants to recruit him, otherwise they'll lose their room and their funds that the school pays them because they have a club, but they actually just hang out, eat chips, and wherever. So then Mob is intercepted by a weird crowd, and that's when he faces his biggest demon. But like I said, he gets to 100 and you better stay out of his way. So I found myself, I'm not a big fan of manga or connoisseur of manga. I have no problem in saying that. I've said it before in other videos. The artwork doesn't appeal to me, yet I couldn't stop reading it. So it does really have some interesting vibe to it. A light, entertaining, funny vibe to it. So I actually read it, and it was quite late, and I didn't get sleepy. I was expecting something bad, to be honest. And I found that it's a very entertaining manga that deals with demons and etc. It's not something new in manga, right? There's always demons and curses and whatever. But this is taken in a different way, because the interactions between Mob and Reigen, where they're really laughable. Reigen is a card, a postcard, like we say in Portugal. Is one of a kind. Yeah, so I think if you read manga, and even if you don't, you should check this out, because it's something very interesting to read in between more serious reads. It will lighten you up, even if you don't enjoy the artwork very much, like I didn't. Maybe you like it. I don't know. Each one has its tastes. I didn't fancy it, especially these sweaty drops that he keeps drawing on the faces that makes them look like lizards. But it definitely surprised me in a very good way. So Mob Psycho 100 we've got volume 1 in stock and also volume 3, I think, but we can get the other ones, of course. So feel free to visit us at Deviant.fun.biz, our online web shop, where you can buy this and many other books, order even many, and if you don't find the book there, just mail us. If you know that it's a very hard book to find, it's best that you contact us first before you do the order, just to check that it's still available in the editor, because yeah, not all suppliers tell us real time the status of the book. So yeah, that happens, and then you get disappointed. And if you're looking for rarities, we've been helping lots of people with it. I just finished an email with a list of hard to get epic collections, and there's only 2 that I couldn't get. So yeah, I'm giving a hard time for our customer to choose because he'll have to choose from all those titles unless he's very rich. Yeah, and I'm not saying that we're selling them at a high price, but you know, epic collections are 30-ish euros each, almost 40, sorry. So you can see that if you have a list of 10, yeah, it can get really expensive. Okay, so that's it. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and mostly follow us here on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel if you want to. We would appreciate it a lot. Like the videos if you do like them, and hit the bell for notifications because we're constantly putting out new content. So until the next video, Deviant.fun out in 3, 2, 1. Bye bye. Stay safe, stay well, have good reads. Until then.